Tu veux parler? Il faut que tu barres en arrière. Bonjour à tous. Mon nom est Sylvain Montreuil, je suis greffier.
Sylvain Montreuil, I'm the clerk for the town of Shediac, and I'm really pleased to chair this session for swearing in the new council. To start, well, we always mention that we are because we are gathering on the unceded traditional territory of the Mi'kmaq people whose ancestors signed a treaty of peace and friendship with the British Crown in the 1700s. I welcome you, and as a clerk today, we will proceed with this ceremony for the new council of the municipality of Shediac. To start, I would like to welcome our MLA for Shediac Kapakali, Jacques Leblanc, is with us today, and also like the MLA like for Béchediac and Robert Gauvin came to see us. Like he could not really stay for the afternoon, but he really wanted to introduce himself and see like the future council members earlier to. So it was done earlier today. So new, like the new elected members. Also, for some of you, it's probably the first time you are here. For some of you, like it's been a few times you could see, but some of you it's a fourth term. So welcome and congratulations, and also families and friends. Thanks for being there. Very well appreciated, and residents of the town of Shediac, like most of them on YouTube this afternoon. We welcome you too, and really, good afternoon to everyone.
To preside over the oath of 10 elected council members today who will represent the community and take their seats around the council chamber, of course. Avant de commencer la cérémonie,
before we start the ceremony, I would like also to mention the implication of the former council members who, over the years, like they work to the well-being of the and interest of the municipality. They're not here, but some of them: Jean-Claude Bertin, Peter Bro, Sylvie Colette-Boudreau, she's here with Émile O'Brien, Roland Combien, and the former mayor Roger Casey is here at the back. Without forgetting for Murray Lloyd, and he was a councillor also, like for a while. For to represent the citizens of municipality asked a certain number of sacrifices, and you did like exemplary work during the night. Your term on behalf of the Shediac citizen. Thank you for your leadership you had for now. It's time for a new era for the municipal council of Town Shediac. First, I would like to mention also the correspondence after the election from Election NB. So this declaration, like following that was held on May 11, 2026. So
local government of Shediac.
We'll switch to English.
I certify that I have determined the total number of votes cast for each candidate and the questions submitted to plebiscite in the local government election of by-election held on May 11, 2026. And I declare the candidates for mayor and the candidates for councillors as indicated, having the greater number of votes for each office or a claim as a mark respectively to be elected, namely. Donc, en premier, Patricia Bourque-Chevary.
Patricia Bourque-Chevary. She was elected. Émile Arsenault, Councillor Ward 1, elected. Paul R. Boudreau,
Ward 1, conseiller quartier 1, élu.
Councillor Ward 1, elected. Janice Cormier,
Ward 1, conseillère quartier 1,
elected. Léo Doiron,
conseiller quartier Ward 1, conseiller
Ward 1,
quartier 1,
and it was elected. Germaine Galland, Councillor Ward 1, Councillor Ward 1, elected. And Marie O'Brien, Councillor Ward 1, also elected. And Harry McElroy, Councillor Ward 2, elected. John Steeves, acclaimed for Ward 3. And finally, Joël Després, Councillor Ward 3, elected. Congratulations to, and according to Article 58 of the Act Local Government Act, I would ask the following member to be sworn in as the Regulation 28 Form 2. So we start in alphabetical order, and we'll start with the elected mayor, Mrs. Patricia Bourque-Chevary. I would invite Mr. Emile was being elected the first time to come up front, to come to the podium. Bonjour. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Émile Arsenault from the town of Shediac, swear as follows, that for as I know, I do have like the required quality for the functions of councillor for the local government of Shediac, a position for which I was elected, that I accept also the function of the councillor for which position I was elected, and I will dutifully fulfill diligently and partially the duties imposed by the Act, that I will comply to the Code of Ethics established by the local governments. So God help me. That's it.
J'invite maintenant M. Paul R. Boudreau.
I would invite Mr. Paul R. Boudreau. Councillor, he was elected for first time from 2016 to 2020, was elected for the period of 2021-2026. So it's a third term for the Municipal Council. Thank you, Sylvain. I, Paul Boudreau of the town of Shediac, affirm solely that, as I know, I have like the qualities required for the councillor's position, the position for which I was elected. I accept also the duties of a councillor, position to whom I was elected, and I will fulfill impartially and diligently all the duties imposed by the Act. I will comply to the Code of Ethics established by the bylaw for the local government.
Madame Janice Cormier, fonction conseillère.
Councillor, Mrs. Cormier was elected at Municipal Council during the last term from 2021 to 2026, and she will be sitting for a second term. I, Janice Cormier, from the town of Shediac, I solemnly affirm this. As far as I know, I do have the quality required to perform the duties for the local government of Shediac, position to which I was elected. I accept, like the councillor position for which I was elected, I would fully, impartially, diligently all the duties imposed by the Act. I will comply to the Code of Ethics established by a bylaw of the local government.
Monsieur Joël Després, fonction
Mr. Joël Després, function councillor for Ward 4. Joël Després was elected for first time following the amalgamation. He sat from 2023 to 2026. He will be starting his second term at the council table to represent the residents of the town of Scotia. I.
Je sous-signe Joël Després.
I hereby, Joël Després from the town of Shediac, solemnly affirms this as follows: that, as far as I know, I do have the required qualification to perform the duties of the councillor for the local government of Shediac, position to which I was elected. I accept, like the position for which I was elected, councillor, and I will fully, impartially, diligently all the duties imposed by the Act. That I will comply to the Code of Ethics established by the bylaw of the local government.
Monsieur Léo Doiron.
Mr. Léo Doiron, Mr. sat at the council from 1992 to 1995, and from 2004 to 2008, it's a return to the Shediac Municipal Council. Mr. Doiron, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Léo Doiron from the town of Shediac, as follows: that as far as I know, I have like the required qualifications to perform the duties of a counseling for the local government of Shediac, position for which I was elected, and I accept the position of councillor, position for which I was elected, and I will fulfill impartially and diligently the duties as imposed by the Act. I will also comply to the Code of Ethics established by the bylaw of the local government. God, please help me.
Madame Germaine Galland, fonction
Mrs. Germaine Galland, function councillor. Mrs. Galland sits at the council tables in 2012. She was re-elected in 2016, 2021, and she's starting her fourth term around the council tables. I, hereby Germaine Galland, the town of Shediac, solemnly affirms this. As far as I know, I have the required qualities to perform the duties of a councillor for the local government of Shediac, position to which I was elected. I accept the position of councillor, and I will fulfill impartially and diligently the duties as imposed by the Act. I will comply to the code of ethics established by the bylaw of the local government.
Mr. Harry McEnroy, role councillor for Ward 2. Mr. McEnroy was elected to his first term following the amalgamation. He served from 2023 to 2026 and will begin his second term on the council to represent the residents of Pointe-du-Chêne area.
Thank you. I, Harry McEnroy of the town of Shediac, solemnly affirm that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of councillor for the local government of Shediac, to which office I have been elected. I accept the office of councillor to which I have been elected. I will diligently, faithfully, impartially discharge, to the best of my ability, the duties of the office as may be imposed on me by law, and I will follow the code of conduct established by a bylaw of the local government.
Madame Marie O'Brien.
Mrs. Marie O'Brien, councillor, she was elected for the first term. She was just elected for a first term for the municipal council of the town of Shediac. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. I, Mary O'Brien of the town of Shediac, solemnly swear as follows. As far as I know, I do have the required qualification to perform the duties of the councillor for the local government of Shediac, position for which I was elected, that I accept the position of councillor, position for which I was elected, and I will fulfill diligently, partially, and diligently all the duties imposed by the Act. I will comply to the code of ethics established by bylaw of the local government. God, please help me.
Monsieur John Steeves, fonction
Mr. John
conseiller
Steve,
pour le
function
406.
councillor for
Monsieur
Ward
Steeves
3.
a été
Mr.
élu
Steve
lors de
was
l'élection
elected
parlementaire du 20
during the
décembre
by-election
2018. Il a
of
été réélu
December 9,
par acclamation cette année
2024.
pour
He
une
was
deuxième fois
elected
lors de cette
by acclamation during this election.
I, John Steeves of the town of Shediac, solemnly affirm that I am, to the best of my knowledge and belief, qualified for the office of councillor for the government of Shediac, to which the office I have been elected. I accept the office of councillor to which I have been elected. I will diligently, faithfully, and impartially discharge to the best of my abilities the duties of the office as may be imposed on me by law, and I will follow the code of conduct established by a bylaw of the local government.
Madame Patricia
Mrs. Patricia Bourque-Chevalier, function mayor. Mrs. Bourque-Chevalier was elected as a councillor during the election of 2012, 2016, and 2021. She's starting a fourth term at the Municipal Council of Shediac, this time by becoming the first woman of being the mayor of the lobster capital of the world. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. I, Patricia Bourque-Chevalier of the town of Shediac, solemnly affirms what follows, that as far as I know, I do have the required qualification to perform the duties of the mayor for the local government of Shediac, position for which I was elected. And I accept also the position of mayor, position for which I was elected. I will fulfill impartially and diligently all the duties imposed by the Act. I will comply to the code of ethics established by the bylaw of the local government.
Donc, félicitations aux nouveaux membres
Congratulations to the new members of the Municipal Council.
J'invite maintenant Madame Patricia
Now I will invite Mrs. Patricia Bourque-Chevary to address you for the first time as the new mayor of the municipality of Shediac. Mayor Bourque-Chevary. Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks to take the time to share this special day with all of you, with the whole council. I would like to welcome the new council members around the table. I prepared just a little speech. It's not very long. It's just some points I wanted to mention. So it's with great pleasure I'm welcoming you to this first meeting of our new municipal council following the elections. First, I would like to congratulate each of the elected members and thanks the citizens for the trust they gave us. Over the next few years, we will have many opportunities to work together to improve the quality of life of all our residents. This responsibility is an honor and a commitment we have to assume with serious respect and integrity. Above and beyond our experiences and opinions, we're all sharing one common goal: serve our community in the best interest of the overall population. I'm convinced that the collaboration, listening, and mutual respect will guide our work and our decisions over the next few years. And I would like to thank all the members of the previous council and also the staff of the municipality for their dedication and contribution to the operation of the municipality. I would like to thank our families, our friends, and the staff members and all individuals present. Mr. MLA Jacques Leblanc, Roger Casey, like outgoing mayor, and also outgoing deputy mayor Sylvie Colette Boudreau, who share this important day with us. Your presence is greatly appreciated. And I wish to us a productive term, constructive and filled with great realization for our community. On this note, we will start with the agenda. So to conclude, congratulations, and I would like to invite the residents to start the regular meeting of the municipal council. So the first is the first Monday and the third last day. So the first meeting should have been held on June 15, but we will have a resolution. So it's switch to English.
At 6 p.m.
Thank you, Mrs. Mayor. I would need. We would like to verify the quorum. We do have quorum. So we will go to the next item, which is adoption of the agenda. So we have the agenda in front of you. So I would need someone to move the adoption of the agenda. Moved by Councillor Joël Després. Seconded by
questions? No? Those all in favor say aye. Against? Nay. Adopted. Ensuite, le prochain.
Then, so the next item would be election of the deputy mayor.
Donc, j'ai juste un petit mot.
I just have a little word. So before we proceed with the nomination of the deputy mayor, I would like to say a few words. So the deputy mayor will replace me when I'm absent or where I cannot also perform my duties. And my choice relies on the trust, the availability, and the spirit of collaboration and commitment to our community. And after a lot of reflection, I'm proposing Paul Boudreau for this role, and I'm convinced Mr. Boudreau has the required qualification to fill this role with professionalism and the best interest of our municipality. So, Councillor Jean, if you would like to read the resolution. Be it resolved that Councillor Paul Boudreau be elected as deputy mayor for a period of 2 years. I shall move by Councillor Germaine Galland, seconded by Councillor Léo Doiron. All in favor, questions on the motion? All in favor, saying aye. Against, nay. Motion carried. No, I have all my trust, and I thank him for accepting this responsibility. So the next item would be is concerning the signing authority resolutions. Councillor Janice Cormier, if you would like to read it. Thank you, Mrs. Mayor. Whereas the Shediac City Town Council must designate the individuals authorized to sign checks and other banking documents in the name and on behalf of the town of Shediac. Therefore, be it resolved that Mayor Patricia Bourque-Chevary, Deputy Mayor Paul R. Boudreau, the CEO Yves M. Léger, the Director of Finance, Monica Bloch, and the Assistant Director of Finance, Lise Cormier, be authorized to sign checks and other banking documents in the name and on behalf of the town of Shediac. Be it further resolved that all previous appointments are hereby repealed. I shall move, Mrs. Mayor. Moved by Councillor Janice Cormier, seconded by Councillor Joël Després. Question, all in favor, saying aye. Against nay. Motion carried. The next item would be appointment to nomination committees, the role also of the council to vote like members to sit on different committees to represent the town, and also to name liaison individual of different organizations of the town. So I relied on the experiences and knowledge and also the interest of the councillors to make a choice to assign like those individuals to those committees. So I will be reading. So for the Environment Committee, it's part of our strategic planning. Harry McElroy and John Steve, and for the Way of Life, it's still part of the strategic planning, and I propose Joël Després and Marie O'Brien. For the Committee of Development, Strategic Planning, I propose Paul Boudreau, Deputy Mayor Paul Boudreau, and Councillor Émile O'Brien. Arsenault, sorry. Like operational excellence, strategic planning, I have Councillor Janice Cormier and Léo Doiron. And the Committee of Public Safety, we have Harry McElroy, Deputy Mayor Paul Boudreau, Councillor Émile Arsenault, and Councillor Léo Doiron. On the committee also, like for the Hall of Fame, Janice Cormier, Émile Arsenault, and John Steve. And the committee, the cultural policy of Councillor Germaine Galland, Councillor Mary O'Brien, and Councillor Joël Després. For the linguistic landscape, I have Councillor Germaine Galland, Councillor Joël Després, Councillor Harry McElroy, and Councillor Léo Doiron. The constituency for unsightly and dangerous premises, John Steves, and Councillor Germaine Galland, and Councillor Harry McElroy, and Councillor Harry Arsenault. The committee where we have individuals, liaison individuals. So these the Southeast Regional Service Commission. So we have Deputy Mayor Paul Boudreau, and on the commission for the Sewer Commission, we have Mr. Roland Cormier, like he will finish his term as the chair on the commission, and also Councillor Janice Cormier. I have the committee for the Shediac Festival. Councillor Janice Cormier will represent us. Chamber of Commerce for Greater Shediac is the Deputy Mayor Paul Boudreau, and the Downtown Corporation, Councillor Marie O'Brien. On the committee also of the Watershed Association of the Shediac Bay, Councillor Germaine Galland. The Library Committee, it's Joël Després. On the committee of the Community Garden, Deputy Mayor Paul Boudreau. The committee also for the Senior Friendly Committee, Councillor Marie O'Brien. And the committee of the Shediac Marina, John Steve. And the committee for Pointe-du-Cher, du Cher Harbor Authority, Councillor Léo Doiron. So I would need a motion to accept the committee members. So moved by Councillor Joël Després, seconded by
Councillor John Steeves.
Excuse-moi. Faire la lecture nomination.
Merci, Joël.
Thank you, Joël. Whereas pursuant to Section 15 of the Procedural Bylaw Number 3 of the Shediac Municipal Council, council members must approve the mayor's recommendation regarding the composition of committees and liaison positions. Be it resolved that the municipal council accept the recommendations of Mayor Patricio Bourg-Trevari regarding the composition of the committees established to support the objectives of the 2025-27 operation plan, as well as the liaison position as presented. I shall move by Councillor Joël Després, seconded by Councillor John Steeves. Questions on the all in favor, signify by saying aye. Against, nay. Carried. So the next item is scheduled for the first meeting. So the first public meeting of the council will be June 22nd in the council chambers at 6 o'clock. So we need a resolution to. Councillor Germaine Galland, if you would like to read it. Thank you, thank you, Mrs. Mayor. Whereas the Town of Shediac Procedural Bylaw Number 3 governs the preparation and conduct of council meeting, be it resolved that the regular meeting scheduled for June 15, 2026 be rescheduled to June 2022 as 6. I shall move by Councillor Germaine Galland, seconded by Councillor Janice Cormier. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Against, nay. Carried.
I
just wanted to mention we have a reception at the O'Mara Center just behind the Bean Lobster, so you are all welcome to join us and follow us. We will be leaving for the center. The official photos were taken, so I welcome you and I invite you to come with us to the O'Mara Center.
Donc, proposé par Jean-Maine.
Moved by Jean-Maine that we adjourn the meeting at 1:40. Thank you very much for your presence. The first meeting. Oof. I'm very happy. We'll have a good council. So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you later. Have a good rest of the afternoon.